We're here with Niall Gibbons, CEO of Tourism Ireland, and he's going to tell us a little bit about what Tourism Ireland is up to in 2014 and in the future, 2015, etc. Hi, Niall.
Hi there. Well, thanks for having me on the show. It's great to see you and great to be here in Chicago. I just got in today, and it's part of a large promotion that we have going on in the United States this year. It's been a terrific year from a tourism perspective. We've had a record number of North Americans coming this year, over 1 million, which is fantastic. And the numbers are up 10% on last year, which is really good news. And what we're doing here in Chicago this evening is that we're having a big Irish night for local trade and media, and we've got Irish industry have come out as well. So we'll have about 200 people here this evening, really celebrating all there is that's good to be about Irish, and setting Ireland as a destination as well, all the great things that there are to see and do. Never been easier to get to Ireland. Really good connectivity from here in Chicago. We've got American into Dublin, we've got United into Shannon, we've got Aer Lingus into both Shannon and Dublin, which is really, really good. So never been easier to get here. I suppose we're trying to push all the great activities and attractions that there are. One of the great new things is the Wild Atlantic Way, which is a 1,500-mile journey from the north tip in Donegal all the way around to the south tip in Cork. A coastal journey that'll take you a long time to do if you do it all in one go. But it's a way of discovering Ireland and really meeting the local people, the scenery, which is stunning, which people really enjoy. And also people who come over to search their Irish roots as well. A lot of people here in this area would have ancestors from Ireland, and I think a lot of people enjoying roots tourism as well.
Did the Great Atlantic Way just open up this year?
Yes, it's been planned over the last number of years, but it opened up this year. It's got a terrific reception overseas. We were actually out here in the United States launching it last year, and I have to say people have really enjoyed it. It's very well signposted. It's utilising really an existing road, but it gives you really a sense of what the real authentic Ireland is all about. And there's plenty of things to see and do if you enjoy a really good round of golf. Plenty of golf courses on the Wild Atlantic Way. Some really great cuisine, great Irish food. The traditional Irish pub is always there in great quantities, obviously. But above all, I think the reaction that we get as a people along the Wild Atlantic Way really reflects the real Ireland and the authentic Ireland. And that's what our customers say again and again. All the people who come to Ireland on holidays really enjoy it.
So this 1,500 miles?
1,500 miles all the way from Tip in the north and Donegal, all the way around to the very southern part in Kinsale and County Cork. And if you want to, about the northern part, by the way, it joins in with Derry, so you can actually drive around to Belfast to see the new Titanic exhibition as well. So you really have a fantastic coastal journey all the way around. So whether you fly into Dublin or whether you fly into Shannon from Chicago, it'll be easy to get to. Dublin down to Shannon is only a 2-hour drive, a lot of new good roads. Hiring cars very easy, a lot of good quality accommodation. If you're looking for a 5-star castle experience, plenty of that on the Wild Atlantic Way. And if you're looking for an authentic bed and breakfast experience as well, plenty of them too.
So you could drive this, you could bike it, you could probably walk it if you wanted to do it over several trips to Ireland, couldn't you?
You can bike it, you can walk it, you can do as much as you want. But I think what people really enjoy is just getting off the beaten track, really. And that's what people enjoy most of all. And what is interesting, actually, when you mentioned the cycling as well, that's something that people are taking a much bigger interest in. Just that whole outdoor and adventure pursuits that Ireland mightn't have been famous for in the past, but a lot of old railway lines are now getting converted to cycle tracks and greenways. And one of the best ones in Ireland at the moment is in County Mayo. It's known as the Newport Greenway, which goes from Westport out to Achill. It's about 25, 26 miles, and it's very sort of comfortable cycle. I did it myself in the last number of weeks, and the scenery is absolutely stunning. You'll fall in love with the place.
A nice little ride, and probably several places you can stop along the way.
Plenty of places you can stop along the way. If you start in Westport, the next main town is Newport. Again, if you'll have a little cup of coffee there, and then when you go out then to Mulranny, again, places you can stop along the way, and all the way out to Achill Island, which is next stop America.
And that's the west coast of Ireland.
Correct, yeah. And for those people who may be looking for something, a more urban experience, Dublin is really well connected with the United States. Connected with 10 gateways. Never been more access from the United States into Ireland. About 35,000 seats a week. So never easier to get there. And one of the messages they were pushing as well is season extension, where a lot of people tend to take their holiday in that traditional period of June, July, August. Actually a really good time to come to Ireland as well, as sometimes April, May, September, the driest months of the year. It's a little bit quieter as well, and there's plenty of accommodation available.
And it's a better value those months.
Those months would be better value because you're off peak then, and certainly there's less congestion too, easier to get around. So if you are looking to stay in a hotel, if you're looking to hire a car, much easier to do it, and a very popular time to travel.
I can tell you that for those who have only done the west coast of Ireland, Dublin grows on you on the east coast. If you just fly in there and leave, you're not going to get a feel for it. But if you stick around a little, in Dublin. You're going to see a lot of things, a lot of history, the writers and the museums and all those things that are there. Trinity College, the old post office, the GPO, all of that is right there in the heart of Dublin, and it's easy to get to.
It's very easy to get to, and you're right, there's a whole variety of different historical things to do. If you're interested in seeing Dublin and its Georgian character, you know, the old buildings that were built 200 years ago, all still there. Trinity College built in 1492, still intact, and a really, you know, active campus, but a real tourist facility because it's in the middle of the town. All the museums, the Guinness storehouse as well. You have to go and see the history of Guinness while you're there. Kilmainham Jail, if you want to see some of the more modern, revolutionary type history that's taken place in Ireland over the last 100 years, is a fantastic visit. Dublin Zoo, if you're into seeing some of the animals. And also, I think what you'll find about Dublin is a very compact city. It's easy to walk around. You won't need a car if you're staying in the city.